Yo, we got. Is this gonna be like 30 minutes or 40 minutes?
It's gonna be live because that's what we are now. We're absolutely live. So
Well, like in 40 minutes, I gotta go on a run because when it gets to nighttime, the coyotes come out here, and I don't want to end up as fucking
Are you
some
scared?
coyote's dinner. No, for sure. Like for sure. Like we moved out here, and this like the third morning we woke up, there was like a dead rabbit on in our grass that had been like eaten by coyotes.
Yeah,
And
but you're bigger than a rabbit. Like you should be
I'm
good.
significantly bigger than a rabbit, but I mean, it's like when it's like
you're looking
six
pretty
coyotes, they
chubby
hunt
there, buddy.
He
me.
does. He does look a little bit chubby.
Dude, do you want to know what's crazy though? It's because I didn't get to start my my diet or my workout till like not even 2 weeks ago, but a week and a half ago. But in the last week and a half, I cut out booze. I've been watching my carbs. I lost 4 pounds in a week and a half.
You need to cut
What
some.
do you weigh right now?
Oh, I'm like 192 right now.
192.
192 right now.
How much did he weigh at the Las Vegas?
What are you trying to fight at?
165.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
25.
I mean,
25 pounds.
I mapped it out with Liz. We mapped it out, and it's like if I could lose on average 2 pounds a week, I'll be down to like 160 like a week before, 2 weeks before, and that gives me like the cushion room to be able to like, all right, cool, I'm walking around at 160. So this way, weighing in at 165 would be no problem.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I should have fucking asked Joe for 170 because that would have been a lot easier to make. When we were at the TBV appreciation night, I was at 175.
Yeah, I can tell.
Actually, like 173, probably about 173.
That's the good thing about heavyweight, man. You ain't got to make no weight.
For real, dude. I'm seriously. That's my thing right now. It's like, fuck. I'm totally in camp to lose weight. I needed a fat camp before. I should have fat camped before I signed.
I may gain some weight and then cut some weight for the fight.
Oh, really?
That makes no sense.
Why? Why would I want to come in at 132? I should gain at least 5 to 10 pounds of muscle or something like that.
No,
dude. My girl signed to fight at 125.
How much does your girl weigh?
Right now, she's probably like at 128.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, how light are you signing? What's your
Mine's
weight?
at 137. Mine's at 137.
Oh, Matt, can you get up that big? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm walking around like maybe like 136 right now. So I've already gained like 3 or 4 pounds of muscle.
That shit ain't muscle. Show me your bicep right now.
No. What we need is body fat percentage like counts. That's what
he doesn't have a Liz to tell us that.
Yeah. I'm going off of pure
speculation.
Eyesight.
Where's the bicep, Matt? I see nothing, Jon Snow. What?
Oh, why is that one bigger than the other one?
Yo, why is there no cuts there? It was just like a mass. It was just like a ball of mass. Why
I'm a skinny dude. I didn't say I was like muscular, but
yeah,
gaining.
You are a skinny dude.
And I've been running a lot, so a lot of the muscle I'm gaining is in my legs.
What's that dude from?
My calves are looking good right now.
What's that dude from This Is the End? Jay? You're Jay. You're like the Jay of the boxing voice.
I'm the stoner skinny dude that like plays video games and
the stoner skinny hipster. That's exactly who he is in that movie, and that's who you are.
Everything. I hate.
Yeah. That's totally you, man.
I look on YouTube for like videos to like disprove things, or like you find like videos on YouTube like top 10 like greatest movies. I go for the top 10 worst movies.
Yeah, you don't like Forrest Gump. You think it's a horrible movie, huh?
No, Forrest Gump's actually a great movie, but like, why would I watch a great movie? Like, I want to watch shitty movies to laugh at it.
Hey, they're making that movie, right? With Seth Rogen and James Franco about the worst movie ever made. Like they're doing a movie on making that movie.
Yes, it's the movie's called I forget what the movie is, but it's like basically an hour and a half of this guy who's in the process of making a movie.
It's called The Disaster Artist.
Yes, and the movie, I think it's the movie that's based on is called The Room. If you want to watch the actual movie, which
worst movie ever made,
but it has like a cult following. Like people love that movie because it's so bad. I watched it once; it was great.
Yeah. I think it's played in theaters sometimes. They'll play it in theaters.
Yes,
sometimes.
they will.
People pay to watch that shit.
It's like Rocky Horror Picture Show, something like that. It's like it has that sort of cult following.
I never saw that flick because it's just too freaky deaky for me. Like it's set in a time where it's like I was when I first kind of almost saw it as a kid, it scared me because like it's very loud and very like in your face, and you're like, 8 years old, 9 years old, and you're just like, it's too much to understand. And I haven't even tried going back to watch it because I feel like.
You know that movie with Rick Moranis that has like the plant that eats people?
Who's Rick Moranis? Oh, Little Shop of Horrors.
Right, that movie scared the shit out of me. That movie scared the shit out of me as a kid, dude. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's a
Yo,
weird
that
movie.
was a musical.
It was a musical.
It scared the shit out of me though. I was like, dude, like this movie is scary. Like, fuck this.
Little Shop of Horrors.
It's a weird movie, man. That's a scary movie. Dude,
It's like
that plant eats people.
Beetlejuice is a scary movie for little kids.
Oh, I fuck with
Beetlejuice is not a
Beetlejuice.
kid-friendly movie.
I fuck with Beetlejuice.
But I fuck with Beetlejuice, but that's not a kid-friendly. I won't show my 3-year-old Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I wouldn't show a 3-year-old, but like a 9-year-old for sure.
9-year-olds, but like you're not a kid at 9-year-olds. Like you already have like the internet at this point in time. Like you're watching porn probably. Like, come on.
Yo, speaking of movies and scary ones, I actually went to see 2 scary movies this week.
You go see it?
I did go see it.
Dude, it's amazing.
I went to see it. First of all, I'm going to tell you why I went to see it. Power of social media. I'm telling you, man. I just, every day I'm amazed at how connected we all are now with the internet. I wonder if one day it's going to be our doom. I wonder if it's going to come back to bite us and we'll be in the Matrix, right? But that's a whole nother podcast, right? So Dwayne Johnson posted something on his Instagram. Obviously, I follow The Rock. Who the fuck doesn't?
The man, the legend.
And he was just like so in awe about this movie. He received it 2 days early, and he was able to watch it, and so much, praise, and he wants to work with the director and yada 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 yada. So I was like, hey babe, we got to watch the movie. Fucking Rock said it's good. We got to see if it's fucking good. I seen because this is a remake. I mean, I'm old enough,
right?
Sadly, I'm old enough to know that this is a remake. So it was good. Babe, what was the other one we saw? Annabelle. 2 scary movies in 1 week. Imagine that. But we'll stick with it for now. And it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It's a Stephen King book, right?
Yes, it's based off a book by Stephen King.
What was shocking is that they didn't attempt to make it in the modern time. It was definitely back then. It seemed like, well, it said Maine. So that's what, upstate New York somewhere?
I think the reason they did that is because they want to capture the whole Stranger Things, that TV show on Netflix, that's set in like the 80s or 70s. They want to capture that fandom. That's why they even have people from that show in that movie to sort of capture that and try to get that fan base, I think, in this movie.
Wow. See, I didn't even know what movie. Can you make the connection? I don't even know.
Stranger Things is a TV show on Netflix.
Which you gotta watch if you haven't seen. Do
Yeah.
yourself a favor. Go watch that. Because it totally does a great job of, like Matt was saying, encompassing that feel of that time. And I only know this, not that I was alive in that era, but because I have grown up watching other movies from that era. And Stranger Things fits right in.
Is Stranger Things the one about like this traveling circus?
No.
Okay.
No. Stranger Things is about a group of kids. Think of it like an old school, like E.T.
It's the Goonies with monsters, bro.
Yeah, completely. It's a good show. You should watch it, Ness. You like it. But they have stars from that, which is now a huge mega show, on this movie in the same time period. I think there's a reason why. That's a marketing reason.
Also, the book was written at that time, so it would make sense that you wouldn't want to bring it into what's going on right now. If it worked then because it took place then. And you look at the series, like they did it from the kids, and then they showed them as adults. Yeah, and from what I haven't seen the movie, from what I heard, they haven't gone to the adult version yet. So maybe that's set equal.
No, there's. I'll put it this way: I'm not going to say what it is, but there's a cut scene after the credits.
So do you think it's setting up a sequel? So this way they have like a franchise, and it's a way to get more money because the first one did so good. Now everyone wants to go watch the second one. By the way, I'm kind of hating on this movie only because I love Deadpool, and when I found out that it broke Deadpool's opening weekend rating record for an R-rated movie, I was really sad.
I'll put this way.
Well, there is a sequel because this one's chapter 1. I didn't even know there was a fucking end credit scene, babe. We walked out, so now we fucking.
Yeah, you fucked up. You have to go on YouTube now. But remember, the original adaptation of the book was a miniseries. It wasn't a movie technically. And I think that was like a 4-parter or something like that. Like it was like 4 hours of content. So it makes sense that they only did it from the kids' perspective and not from when they're adults. And again, I think that's even like the worst part of the miniseries, I would say, is when they're adults. Like the part when they're the kids is the best part. So
Hey,
if they don't do a sequel, this is a good movie.
Did you hear that a bunch of people like left? Like they were involved in actors and stuff that they left because they were just freaked out and scared.
Yes.
For what? For it?
For it, yeah. In the process of shooting it, people left. They're just like, fuck this, I'm out.
It was so not scary.
See, do you hate clowns, Ness?
No.
I hate
well, 90% of the people, of the rest of the people on this earth do.
on this earth.
Well, the thing was this, though, right? Like, and I told my girl when we walked out, I said, I'm going to accept this movie for what it was, but the director or the writer never made a connection as to how this clown became who it was.
Well, that's going to be... Well, did you ever watch the original, Ness, the miniseries?
I mean, probably not.
It's
that's why it's talked about. So in part 2, that's going to be explained.
But that is a problem. That is a movie flaw, because now you're expecting your consumer.
I agree with that.
So invested that he's gonna stick around for the origin story. When they dabbled around it, poorly written. It was poorly written, okay? Because the little fat kid, what's his name? Ben. Ben was the little fat kid who did all the origin fact telling for us. He's the one that went to the library. He's the one that had all newspaper clippings, but he never really said anything. Just, oh, something happened, the black hole and this and that. But we don't know what happened. We don't know why this clown's fucking arm goes from 3 feet to 25 feet. You know, we don't know why this clown's teeth go from 32 to like 632.
Are you really upset about a scary movie, a horror movie being illogical? When we have movies like, let's say, Friday the 13th, right? A guy...
Totally logical. At least it has...
It's not. No, it's not. What? No.
Wait. Which one? Which one? Are you talking about number 1? Wait, number 1, I'll side with...
Wait.
No, number 1 is logical. Number 2 is not.
Is Friday the 13th Freddy or Jason?
No, it's Jason. It's Jason.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, totally logical for scary movie standards, right? It's like there's a dead dude under the water.
Dead dude.
Comes back to life and somehow kills people. That's
instantly illogical.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a dead dude that comes to life. Instantly
illogical. This clown comes from nowhere and his arm could just stretch.
All right, spoiler alert. He's a fucking alien, and you're gonna find out about that.
Oh,
alien.
Yeah, no shit. That was a weird turn. Like, okay, but the cool here. Let's talk about this though. Let's talk about this stuff.
He thrives off fear, and once the kids weren't scared, he's not strong. What kind of alien is that? You know, look.
What about if you're an interdimensional being? You may feed off a different.
Now they're reaching. Call them reaching.
Reaching. That's like science.
Annabelle did a better job. I can't remember what Annabelle was about.
Annabelle's trash.
You're trash. Did you watch Annabelle?
You're trash.
Did you watch Annabelle?
No, I've seen one of them. Wait, which Annabelle?
No,
There's like 5 of them.
There's 5 of them. Annabelle. No, wait. My story.
5 of them. Which one? Like the original?
The fucking Annabelle that just came out, bro. The one
no, I haven't seen the newest one.
Oh, Annabelle Origins or something like that. Is that it?
Pull up IMBD. We're all going to IMBD.
Why don't you pull it up?
We're all going. I said we're all going.
No, hey, no bullshit. They're making an Annabelle creation. They talked about it at fucking Comic-Con of all things.
It's like the first thing that pops up on no, Annabelle Creation's out now.
Oh, that's the one that Ness saw then, because there was Annabelle 1.
That's the one that just came out.
Okay.
Where is this?
We're on the same page then.
Yes.
Where is Annabelle Creation?
It already grossed a bunch of money.
Story for this one. There we go. Annabelle Creation. Yeah, that's the one I watched. 12 years after tragic death of the little girl, a doll maker and his wife welcomed a nun and
It's like the 6th one.
What do you mean?
You know how many Annabelles those are, right? There's like 5 different Annabelle movies.
All right, but the point is,
you're talking about like The Conjuring? Like they're all kind of related?
They are related.
Right, of course.
Well, actually, Annabelle had a fucking weird looking demon too, though. It was just like a demon devil. So I don't know, man. Whatever. Fucking
You know, like demons and devils are like illogical in a sense. Like it's the same thing.
whatever, Matt. Matt is such
Like
a fucking
interdimensionary
movie
being.
hater. I mean,
Dude, you're totally. What the fuck is that dude's name?
yo. So let me tell you my Annabelle story, right? Because I watched it in Puerto Rico, and it's called Caribbean Cinemas.
Ooh.
Was the theater that I went to, right? And the funny thing is, it was completely empty. There was about 3 people on the right of me, 2, 5, 7, 10, 12 with me in the theater watching Annabelle, and it had Spanish subtitles. I didn't know this walking in, Matt.
Does that bother you? Subtitles?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, we
Why
talked
is
about that.
that?
No, it does. No, it bothers most people.
They
Like
draw
sometimes
you
stuff.
in. I know English, and I still was forced to look at the fucking subtitles. They draw you in like it's like what's that shit with the yo-yo, and they just dangling in front of you.
I don't know what specifically.
Talking about a yo-yo, bro?
Like a yo-yo trick?
I haven't seen that done
A
in.
carrot?
I haven't seen it done. Hypnosis with the yo-yo.
That's not a yo-yo. That's not.
Whatever. Whatever.
That's what that felt like.
Yo-yo.
The fucking caption felt like that. It's like hypnosis. You're being drug into the words. But dude, so we're there. We're living this lifestyle too, me and my girl, right? Where we're not fucking cheating, right? So we're in the theater with water, and we totally ate before we got there.
You
So,
must hate that.
do I hate it?
Because you're a guy that loves your popcorn. You're a guy that wants your shit when you go to the movies. I know you, Ness.
I mean, I've given it all up.
You're just okay with it?
I've given it all up. Listen, today I have an even better story when it comes to food and movies, but that's a whole nother podcast. I'm telling you, because Steven, remember, you only got 30 minutes, so you better ring the bell, or you'll be here forever. All right, so back to Annabelle in Puerto Rico in Caribbean Cinemas, right? We walk in, we see it's only 12 of us. We're like, this is totally cool. We got 2 bottles of water. We're living this we're trying to be this fit couple life, you know? And we're in there. Everything's good. Boom. I realize, fuck, Spanish subtitles. This is some bullshit now. I'm dealing with it. But I realize now that the 2 people behind us, all the way far left behind us, are going to be obnoxious for the entire duration of this movie. And I have to come to grips with, am I just going to sit here and not do nothing and allow this 2 jerk-offs to ruin my movie experience because they need to be ignorant and just blurt shit out for no fucking reason and just make their conversation noticeable to everyone else in the theater? And I'm just sitting in my chair boiling, okay?
Very quickly, how big of a theater is it? How big of a theater is it?
It's not big enough where me and her can get up and not hear this motherfucker. I tell you that, not big. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And my girl, she doesn't know, right? She's only been with me for like a year. She doesn't know she's starting to see the temper now, right?
Oh, Steven.
That's my bad. I'm messing with the mic. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the story. Go ahead.
I'm like, yo, I'm mad as hell. Look, I'm sweating, right? Because you could just hear they're just talking and talking. And at first it didn't bother me, Matt, right? But when Annabelle actually dies in the movie, spoiler alert.
Supposed to say spoiler alert before.
Is Annabelle? Yeah, is Annabelle a little girl?
Yeah, Annabelle's a little girl. She's like a fucking 5-year-old.
I probably would have figured as much.
Yeah, 5-year-old sweet little girl, and they set you up. They don't tell you, well, you know she's gonna die because it's the movie's Annabelle, right? But you don't know why she's gonna be this fucking mean. But you realize quickly why when she gets fucking home run derbied by a car. And I was like, oh shit, in the theater, accidentally, you know, it's just like, yeah, little girl, you know, a little sweet, oh shit, boom, nice loud oh shit. So some fucking ass white Puerto Rican decided that he was gonna mock Nesta Gibbs that night and shit the rest of the night in his broken Spanish. Matt, it took everything in me and all the prayers I knew not to get up and choke this motherfucker. But
put this on perspective, hold on, very quickly, for all of our listeners who don't understand Ness's temper, when I was in Vegas with him last, and they messed up our key card or some shit, and we had to go back downstairs to the front desk and get new keys, right?
Yo, wait.
No. Let me finish the story.
On the 40th floor. No, you got to say that shit.
We're on like the 20th. They're on the 20th floor. It's really no big deal. and it's in Ness's name. It's not my name. It's not my card. It's like it's all Ness's duty to get these cards, right? So we get down there, and he literally just throws his driver's ID and his credit card on the desk. Doesn't say a single word. Looks at me and just gestures with his hand duh, you're supposed to deal with this. Doesn't say a single fucking word. And he makes me deal with it when it's not my name over them making us come downstairs to get new room key cards. That's how Ness was about to punch somebody.
Ness, what was it about that moment that made you
could have easily
the distance from
the distance. It was the distance.
Listen, Steven, listen. We just were down there, right? We check in, you know what I mean? It's this long little check-in. Boom. He's like, here you go, Mr. Gibbs.
We just got back from work. It's hot in Vegas.
So we were fucking probably I don't know what we were doing.
Hungry. We're hungry.
We were just dead tired. We get these keys. We go all the way upstairs, and they don't work.
Are you walking upstairs? You're making it seem like you're
no, it's a fucking elevator.
So you walk all the way to the elevator, right? And then the elevator drops you what, 20 feet from your room? Am I being accurate here?
Yes, you're being 100% accurate. 100% accurate.
More than
100%. Maybe it's 30 feet. Maybe it's 30 feet instead of 20. But
that was a ginormous hotel. You're gonna say 30 feet from the elevator?
Yes. Yeah, Ness. For you, it's it's 5 whole strides. It's 5 whole strides.
But you're right. You did try to say he was walking up 40 flights of stairs. No, you weren't.
Right.
Fucking elevator.
If the elevator was broke, then I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? There's this, and the elevators don't work. But
that's not the story, though. I'm just putting that into perspective. So imagine that person that gets upset about that so much that he wants to punch someone and make somebody else deal with it, that he has somebody mocking him for an hour and a half in the same room. I'm surprised he didn't kill him.
Dude, he got
lucky. In a cage. That's like being in a cage with
dude, he got lucky. When that movie was over, I bolted out. I bolted out behind the both of them. I bolted out behind the both of them, and it was just not worth it. They were little kids. I was just so mad that they were little kids. So mad. But I really wanted to snap a neck. I swear. But it was just ugh. But anyway, I was mad, Steven, about the elevator. I was mad because they had the phone in right across from the elevator, right? So it's yo, I called the front desk yo, the card you just gave me. Oh yeah, what's up, Mr. The 2 cards you just gave me, they don't work. Oh, could you come back down? We'll just give you 2 new cards. I'm no. Send them motherfuckers up. You fucked up, not me. That's my problem.
And let's put this in perspective. We were waiting by the elevators on the 40th floor for a good 25 minutes. Because Ness was like, I'm not going down there.
Wait, Ness, did they tell you that they were going to bring him up?
Half an hour in front of rooms. We were dead ass tired. We were hungry. And half an hour sitting on the floor until I was like, Ness, we have to go downstairs. And he didn't say a word to me. He just followed me.
Ness was just waiting it out. We're going to wait this out till someone comes up. You thought somebody was going to go up. You thought that they're oh, you know what they did? They're watching the security cameras on the first floor. Look at this dumb motherfucker. He thinks we're going up there and shit. Look at him pouting. Look at laying his feet out, sitting up against the wall.
They were definitely watching us. They were definitely watching
his heels together. I wish I was in New Jersey. I wish I was back in Jersey.
That
is so accurate, Steven.
Yeah. It's true though. It's true.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
We had to wait it out. Fuck, man. Vegas is gonna be a ball. Hey, let's talk about that, right? This is an accomplishment. Little goals. We got contracted to do our show at the New York casino, and they flew us out and booked us. They
Chivas Fight Club. Shout out to them.
The thing they didn't do was give us weed money. They didn't give us any weed money.
Oh, you didn't think about negotiating that in the contract? You know it's legal out there now.
I did very little negotiating. Once they start talking about plane tickets and hotels, I was like, okay. You know, but yeah, man, we're gonna be out in Vegas, and fucking Canadian Jose is gonna be there, and Robert Ortiz is gonna be there. He's gonna lend us his studio so we could do the show Thursday. So that's gonna be cool. Allegedly, we're gonna get some sparring. Allegedly, I don't know. You know, I'll see where I'm at. I haven't sparred since I left, so I'll be back tomorrow in the gym. But yeah, man. What else, Matt? I've been gone. You've been withdrawing over there, huh?
Dude, you have no idea.
Not really, right? I'll have the world know that I called Matt. I said, Matt, we could do a phone-only show. And he was like, man, whatever, man.
That's not true at all.
Yo, FYI, we got Jose on the line.
My reply of you is inaccurate, but whatever, you know.
Yeah. But yes, I was going through withdrawals. I did a bunch of manual labor for my parents' company in the meantime. Help pay the bills around the house. You know, we had a bunch of appliances break on us. We had our air conditioner, our refrigerator, and numerous things break on us. Water heater.
Damn, all your cold providers broke down on you in like one of the hottest weeks in SoCal. That's fucked up.
Yes, it was quite an experience. But it's good. My kid starts preschool next week. Not next week. Tomorrow. Fuck tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm pretty nervous about that.
Why are you nervous about that? Is your kid nervous?
I'm a very protective dad.
Is your kid nervous about it? Have you talked to your kid about it?
My kid loves it. My kid doesn't give a fuck.
He's like, I can't wait to not have to spend all day with my fucking dad.
Like my kid's the first one to see me go like dada and run and hug me, and the first one to go buy and go play with his toys and not be around me. Like, you know, he's very independent. So
that's a good quality to have. Really.
How was it for you? You moved. How far did you move? Like, how many hours is your old house?
So from the old house, it is a solid hour and probably 20 minutes. But I'm like that much closer to Vegas. Like I could drive to Vegas probably less than 3 hours.
Oh, easily. Where you're at on the IE, it's a fucking quick drive.
Are you going out there for
Canelo? It's Victorville. No, me and my girl, we had reserved rooms for that weekend, but like just with work,
move and stuff.
Yeah, you know, like work. Like now, I'm working Monday through Friday, 1 to 9 for the next couple of weeks, which really fucking sucks. It doesn't really suck because like obviously it's always good to be working, but it's very not convenient for the schedule that I want. After I do these first 2 weeks of training where I have to like, you know, just do everything that I already know how to do with somebody there who could sign off on me. Then after that, I get my 4:30 to 1 p.m. shift. And then I get to have all day to, you know, just train and, you know, research more for the show, be here for the show, you know, and just make everything a lot easier after the next couple of weeks. Plus, you know, fuck, man, it sucked doing that Uber shift to pay bills, man. That is not a fun gig.
Very quickly.
How do you like that area now?
It's really cool. It's really quiet. Like it's so far from like you don't hear anything when you step outside. It's really weird. Like you see those commercials where the people like they go out camping and they're restless, they can't sleep, and they play on their iPod. The sounds of the city. Like that's really what I feel like doing sometimes. It's out here damn near the fucking desert. A lot of guys like drive by in front of our house because next to our house there's like fucking desert, dude. Guys drive by our house. The loudest thing we hear is like maybe like once a day somebody on like motocross driving to go drive up and down the hills. Like if you got like those kinds of toys out here, is perfect for you. And a lot of people out here have that.
So it's a little hotter than where you were from originally.
Way hotter. And the altitude's higher. I went on a run, like a 3 mile, 4 mile run at like 9 in the morning. I was like, oh, 9 in the morning won't be so bad. Man, on my way back, I was dying. After I got through halfway, like the last 2 miles, it was so bad. And it was one of those cases where it's like your lungs are getting like raspy. You know, it's hard to breathe. It's hard to take a deep breath. It doesn't last very long. Like you could tell the air is a little bit thinner. So, and then plus the heat, it's hotter, you know, and then you're just surrounded by all this desert and dirt. It makes it feel hotter because you're not seeing green grass. There's no shade anywhere. So all you're doing is getting burned up by the sun.
The IE is nice because it's cheap, but
exactly
that's about it. That's the only reason it's nice.
Yeah. But you know that King Ryan kid who's been all over IG for Golden Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he trains out here in the gym about like 2 miles from my house. So after I get my first paycheck, I'm signing up for membership to the gym. I'm just going to go out there training out there.
So how far are you guys from each other now?
Oh, far.
We're far now.
An hour at least.
No, more than that, dude. More than an hour to get to Long Beach? To get to Long Beach?
Yeah, but I'm right next to the fucking 22 and 405, so I can just hop on there. If it's no traffic, I can get to the IE in an hour.
I gotta take like
Depends how deep you are, though.
I would have to. No, I'm pretty deep, man. I would have to take the 15, probably out to the 10, and then the 10. Can I catch the 405 from the 10?
No, catch the 91 because the 91
Oh,
drops down. Remember, the 91 goes north for a bit. You can catch the 91, go down, and then you hop on like the 55 or the 57, and then down.
Still, I'd have to leave at the right time of the day on the right day to not get traffic.
Yes, that could turn from an hour to 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yes,
real quick. So yeah, so we're farther now, and it sucks because we didn't even get to fucking hang out while I was close. Just because I had like every day, dude. It was like you had to work like 8 or 9 hours on that Uber shit, sometimes 10, just to make like $100-$150. It sucked, and it's like you're working for peanuts, man, and it's no bueno. So I'm happy to have like a regular job again.
Yo, Steven, you said you were like, oh, I went on a run and something about 2 miles.
No, 4 miles.
Kind of indicating like it was longer than 2 miles. So you went on a 4-mile run?
Yeah.
And do you use Map My Run?
I do not.
So you just run?
Yeah.
How do you?
Because I know the distance from 2 ways because if it's the first thing you do throughout the day, if you notice that your iPhone, it's got a fitness app on it. And that literally, I don't know if you've ever gone on it, but it tracks how much you're walking throughout the day. And so when I first started off, I did it with that. And then also I usually, because like I don't know the area out here, so I only run whatever I've been driving. And so I just odometer it on the car. I know how far I'm running.
Well, you got an iPhone now, so won't you download Map My Run, and in the settings, it's going to say add devices, and you want to go ahead and click on iPhone motion sensor on, stick in your weight and stuff there so you get good caloric data. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let the hipster help me. But yeah.
Is it the Under Armour one?
Yes. Blue. Map My Run, it's called. Friend me. Eric is there. There's a bunch of us on Border Wars there, and that is impressive. I wish I could run 4 miles.
Are you paying the $3 for it?
Hell no. Free one. It's a free one.
So yeah, I got it. So it's right above it. All right.
I get to 2 pretty good now.
Yeah.
Well, see, running distance is never.
I'll be done at 2. I'll be done at 2 because I want to drink some water. I need to do something. I need to take a break.
Running distance has never been an issue for me, just because like I've been running distance most of kind of like my life. Like I was doing marathons at like 12, and then when I was 13, I ran a marathon nonstop. I was like, because 12, you got to stop, take breaks, stretch, this and that. I was like, I'm gonna do it nonstop. And then, but you'll run it faster depending on your style. If you do stop and stretch and give yourself that little bit of rest. So running distance never really was an issue to me. What is difficult though is when you do add those sprint interval workouts in. That's always a really good thing to boost your. Because what's gonna happen is you'll hit a plateau, and when you do distance, you should always time it, and you should always be trying to beat that time. Yeah. And that's how you're gonna burn and push yourself. And when you add in like a sprint workout, where you're doing like a quarter-mile sprint or like a half mile or not quarter-mile sprint or like an eighth of a mile sprint, which is like half the track. It really helps push you to know what's really exhausting, what's truly the point where I can't hold this pace any longer. Because if you just do normal distance, it's really easy to fall into like kind of like a rut.
Well, that shit didn't work for me. While I was in Puerto Rico, I did sprints, right? Like my girl's on this thing, and I really didn't want to promote the program that she's using until she was done. But I mean, she's seeing results already. The people are like Kathy Drayton and Luther Freeman. They're like celebrity trainers, and they have like this 30-day transformation thing. So long story short, they give her an entire menu and exercises that she has to do. So they have her doing fasted cardio and sprints in the morning, right? Is the cardio. And she's doing what you said, like the sprints on in the track, on the half side doing the sprint. So I was doing that with her and did it for a while. It didn't improve my long run at all.
How long were you doing it for, Ness, if you mind me asking?
I mean, almost the entire vacation, bro. And that shit got extended because of the fucking hurricane. But every day, though, Steven, every morning we went to the track.
Yeah, so this is the thing. The way it was explained to me when I was doing like cross country and shit like that, my coach, he was an Army Ranger. He was on those running teams where he just got paid to do distance races and shit like that. And the way he explained it to me was, you can't do the same workout every day. You can't do the same times, every time you do a certain workout. The kind of point of it is, that's what I was saying, like, you got to insert the right workout at the right time of your schedule to where it will boost you up. And you won't notice it right away. It's going to be something that you're going to notice like a week later, maybe 2 weeks later. Like a good typical kind of regimen would be like, 3 days a week, you're going to do a distance run. One of them, you're doing 2 miles, and you want to do those 2 miles in like 17 minutes, right? Another one, you're going to want to do like a 5 mile, and you're going to want to beat that 5 mile in like 45.
Beast, okay? You're doing 2 miles in 17 minutes?
No, not right now. No. Fuck no, not right now. Right now, like I told you, I just started training again a week and a half ago. Now I'm doing 2 miles in like 20 minutes. Like it's tough getting back into it, especially out here with the altitude and the heat.
Yo, listen, I can't do fast miles. It's just not gonna happen for me. Well, I've been running consistently too, and I'm being more like consistent with it because I want to be able to throw more punches. So I'm trying to convince myself that's gonna help me build stamina, but it doesn't get any better.
Things are different for different people. Not everything's that's going to work out for a person is going to work out for other people. If you're doing like sprints every day, like every day in the morning, you probably
that was just for the vacation. So like, we were there an extended amount of time because of the hurricane. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if it was 10 days, I think we did sprints, or I particularly did sprints at least 6 straight. Then the last 4 was, 3 and 4 and 5 mile runs.
Yeah, so that's kind of tough because what's going to happen is you're going to feel tired from the day before. You're not going to realize it, but the reason why you're not able to go faster is because your body is tired from the workout the day before. And if you're doing it every day, you're not giving your body kind of the time to rest. You might not see like your times necessarily getting better, which is why there are people that have strategic ways of inserting that kind of workout. Like with us, we would do, sometimes throughout the week, we would probably have 3 on the track workouts. And one time we're running like half of the track, and we'll do like 6 of those at a certain time, like, 30 seconds or whatever. And then we'd have the day off. That day off, we're doing like a long run. We're just cruising, like 3 miles cruising. Do it in 35 minutes if you want to. Then the next day, that's when you're going to do another sprint workout, but it would be like the full track, which is a 1/4 mile. Okay, cool. And guess what? We're going to do 8 of these motherfuckers. So what you want to do is the first 2 is going to be this timing.
Sprint the whole track?
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't do that no more. I did that before. I haven't done that lately, but that's what I'm trying to build back up to.
That's when he was doing marathons, Ness. You're not doing a fucking marathon.
Well, no, and it was actually to train. The point of it was to train for a 3-mile race at like 17 minutes. And at that time, that's when I was boxing in the amateurs, and my endurance was really, really high. Like I was capable of going, 3 rounds in the amateurs, which I think is only like what, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. And you're able to throw punches the whole time. It's a good way to really build the endurance up. So that's why I'm like, lately I've been like running and changing up the runs that I'm doing. It's really because I gotta drop the weight first. Like I would totally be down to spar like fucking tomorrow, but I know I'm gonna look like shit. And then after like the first round, I'm gasping for air. So it takes a while. You got to build to it, but like I think a good program probably get me back in good shape, probably like at the end of 2 months. That's what I have mapped out. And that's just me, personal experience on what I know works good for my body and what I've done before. Again, this altitude is kind of something to adapt to, and the heat.
Really quick, for those looking, this is the Map My Run right there. See, I use both my Map My Run and Map My Fitness. My Fitness can really help you stay within your calorie intake. It has a barcode scanner, so you don't even have to type your food. You could just literally scan it as long as your food has a label. And it really helps you out. Obviously, I have Fitbit, so for my close friends, add me on Fitbit. Let's motivate each other.
Yo, Matt, would you say I'm 5'6" or 5'7"?
You're 5'7".
Sure.
You're definitely 5'7".
Really quick, Eric, I want to just get some comments in the chat. Matt, really quick. Eric says that running has helped him a lot. He can actually do 2 rounds now without getting tired, which is impressive, Eric. I want you to build that stamina up. But I want to say you've impressed me. You continue to impress me, right? Because I didn't pick you to win Huracan, right? I thought based off skill and experience, he was supposed to win, and then you went and stopped him. And now this guy's a running machine. He ran 7 miles the other day. He's on Matt My Run. Matt is not on Matt My Run, ladies and gentlemen, because he doesn't want us to see his true miles. So he doesn't want us to see what he's doing.
I can do it. I don't know. Like, yeah. I've always been very honest about my workouts. Like, I'm not saying I'm doing 8 miles. I'm saying
you want to be friends with us on Matt My Run so we can all motivate each other.
I'll do that just for you, Ness, because I know you are just one of those people that will always hound me unless I do it. But my usual workout is I run a mile to 2 miles, and then I go spar 3 to 6 rounds.
Yo, listen,
my good thing because you don't want to be doing like a long distance before the time you're going to spar. You're not going to have much. I love it, for sure, they'll get on the app. Ness, it's saying to get connected to devices and apps. Do I really need to do that? I don't got that chipped shit that goes in my fucking foot.
No, you don't gotta watch. Connect. No, you do want to go through that process, and you want to connect your iPhone motion sensor. It'll give you the option. Just look for it. Once you connect it, this way.
Oh, iPhone. Okay, at the very top.
Yeah, it'll give you an accurate and more accurate GPS reading, and also.
So I'm pressing the button to enable motion sensor.
Yes, you want to enable.
Okay, for everyone listening, go do this. We're walking you through the steps right now, so you can all be with it.
Yeah, just so you can be accurate. If not, then it'll just be the app, pulling from its server. But this way,
GPS.
Yeah. This way, it'll use the iPhone's GPS and the iPhone's whatever gyrometer and all that good shit to help calculate steps, which are obviously give you a better calorie count.
Is that it?
Burning.
Is that it? Should I hit finish sign up? Is that it? Just hook it up to the iPhone thing. That's it. None of these like heart rate things. I don't got any monitors or any of that shit.
No, not unless you have a chest strap. I'm sure your girl, put her on it, and she probably uses it already.
Actually, she's been talking about buying one of those because she wants to use it for herself. No, yeah, the chest strap one.
Oh, okay, yeah, she probably wants something more.
Oh, this is pretty cool. So I just hit start my workout and I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Start your workout whenever you want to actually start a workout. Yeah.
I used to have, okay, do you remember the OG, like the Nike watches where it was just a Nike watch? It wasn't the Apple phone. So my girl got me that, right? And it was right around the time when I actually first started calling into The Voice. And I used to run. And what was cool about that was it would tell you the average miles everyone in your age group was running that week. And you could compete with that.
That's great.
Yeah. Dude, I was doing top 200 shit, man.
Yo, Alex Doomsday is top 10% in the world.
What?
He does 7-minute miles.
What?
And he's not
a freak. Doomsday's a running freak.
It's not even sprinting for him. 7-minute miles are not sprinting. He
looks like he's jogging. He looks like he's jogging.
If you friend him, you can see his pace. And
how do I friend you guys?
Add friend.
Yeah, come on, Steven. You're a millennial. Step it up.
Add friend, and then you go to add friend. You can add friends through Facebook, add friends through contacts.
By the way, I am downloading it now just so Ness shuts the fuck up.
Hey, Matt, I just want you to win, man.
Hey, that's fine. And I've been working hard. Like you've seen the work. I posted on Patreon.
Now that we're gonna
be transparent about my work.
The sad thing is now we're gonna be now I'm gonna see you in Vegas. So again, I'm going to have another opportunity to assess if you've really been hardworking. And you know that I'm brutally honest. Yeah. And I'm going to see you in Wilder's gym. And again, I'm going to have another opportunity to assess if you're working. And I'm brutally honest. And here I am, I feel like I'm turning into a fucking fighter. I'm just saying. No, I'm joking. I love patting myself on the back.
Yeah, you think you're doing it right now.
Yeah, I got a swelled head right now. I'm telling you.
I know you do. I know.
That's good though. That's because That's because you know the work you've been putting in. And it's always like my girl's always telling me, she's like, you need to have that. Otherwise, like she's like, don't get discouraged. Like for me, like I've been really watching, like I've been stepping on the scale every day since I started working out, and I've been getting discouraged. She's like, dude, I'm gonna throw that motherfucking scale away. What you should probably be doing is weighing yourself in like once a month. Or if you feel like you had a bad day on your diet, then do it to get yourself motivated again to keep at it. But if you're weighing yourself every day, you'll just be down on yourself and you'll be less encouraged to either continue your diet or want to go work out.
Weight already, Matt. I mean, Steven, you know that doing this thing with my girl, right? She's doing like no salt, no soda, like nothing, bro. We're not eating anything, bro. There's no rice, nothing. Like
no rice?
No, barely. So we just had a little bit of brown rice, but very little carbs. Only, in the mornings too, carbs. I'm eating mostly protein with broccoli. I mean, if you vlogging with me, you see that. Really quick, I want to bring another comment to Eric Cruz. He said, let Matt get it. Matt, the reason I do it is because I know people are watching, so that helps motivate me. That's another reason, too. Because, look, even with Eric, right, the other day I was in Puerto Rico, and I'm like, boom, I did fucking 3 miles, and here goes Eric. He does like 4. So now I'm down 2 miles to catch up. So I had to do fucking a bunch of miles, and then he turns around and does 7, and it's like, damn, he makes you want to work. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna be running as much as him. I'm gonna try and keep up, but we spar more over here. We spar 3 times a week on this side of town, so I can't be running as much as him. I could only run the days that I'm not sparring. But I'm not losing any more weight, man. I'm kind of stopped at 227, 226. I'm a little shocked.
Could try changing up your workout schedule or what you're doing for a workout. Maybe instead of running, you start swimming. Maybe instead of like I said, like you could try adding in the sprint workouts again, but not every day. Certainly not every time. I don't want to say
I'm not losing any weight, but I mean, I felt like I really worked hard, right? Because I was in Puerto Rico, there was no work, there was no internet for me to work, so all I did was work out. Like it was like being with that's what I said. It was a vacation, but boot camp. Like we woke up every morning, fasted cardio, and fucking went to the track, worked out, did push-ups, pull-ups, all that shit. She did all her crazy workouts. Then we went back and ate steel cut oats and avocado and water, Then went to the beach all day, swam. So that's like cardio that we're not actually, recording with any data. But obviously we know we burnt calories there and continued to eat healthy and just did it over and over and over. So I came home like, yeah, I'm going to jump on this scale, and I'm going to be lower than 226. And I fucking said 227. I was like, what the fuck?
Are you doing anything?
I was sweating bullets. And the food in Puerto Rico was organic. And I feel thinner. I look not thinner, but I feel like slimmer.
It could be muscle, bro. And muscle weighs more than fat. And so if you feel like you got less fat, but your muscles probably bulking, I don't know. Maybe if you're eating a lot of protein, if you're eating a lot of protein, or if you're doing a lot of upper body workouts, really easy to develop that. If your legs aren't really used to the amount of running you've been doing and the amount of working out you've been doing, you probably develop some leg muscle that could be part of it. Anyways, I gotta go because it's getting sundown. I don't want to get eaten by coyotes. Ness, I don't know how to add you on this. I can't figure out how to do this. So look for my ass and add me.
Did you sign up with the Gmail?
Yeah, sign up with the Gmail so you can send me.
I'll send you a request through your Gmail. Right. I'm gonna just go ahead and get to Jose before
I'll talk to you guys later.
No doubt, Steven. Stay up. Jose, what's going on, boys? Uh-oh. Was that Matt that just sent us a friend? Was that Matt sent? Oh, look at that. I can't wait to see you get your shit together, man. Look how you're smiling, see? I like it. What's up, Jose?
That's Tiger, man. You gotta watch it. How much, man?
Respect my name.
Or what?
What?
Boys, you guys hear me or what? Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
We hear you.
B-side.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so B-side. There you go. B-side. I really wanted to give Matt a spanking, man. When your kids misbehave, you just want to fucking give them a spanking, but you can't because someone's gonna fucking call the cops on you. That's what it's like, man. I want to do that with Matt, but I guess I can't.
And I know, and everyone knows that me and you are sparring this week. So don't worry about it. Are you
really gonna spar Matt, Jose? That'll be nice.
Don't worry about it, man.
Shut him up, bro. Shut him up, please, because he talks.
I would.
He talks,
Yeah,
and
I would
the
like to,
thing
but I
is
don't
that
think it's gonna work
why not?
because don't you guys aren't you guys gonna do the show on Thursday?
What about Friday?
Yeah, but so what? That's just because you have one scheduled gym time doesn't mean we can't get to a gym.
Well, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not 100% sure I can commit to other days, man. I'm taking down the lady, right? So I mean,
Oh,
it's kind of like it's all right. It's our wedding anniversary, right? So we're going down. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Thursday I have it booked out free, but let's see what happens. I'll try to make some time.
damn. So Thursday at what time?
Ducking me.
Well, I wanted to at 4 o'clock. I already booked the gym, right? I thought you guys were gonna come.
4
Hey
o'clock
Matt,
is
what time do
exactly
we
showtime.
land?
It doesn't matter. 4 o'clock is showtime on Thursday. It's 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We're in Pacific time.
All right, but what time do we land?
Oh, we land at like noon. Like it's like 12:30. Well, you guys do. I drive, so I'll meet you guys there at that time, obviously.
And Jose, what time are you there?
I get in probably at about 1:30 or 2.
Yeah,
We could do 3 o'clock, right? We could spar for. We could just get a couple of rounds in, Matt and I. That'd be nice. Hey, Matty,
well, we'll
what do you
see.
think?
We'll see what we make happen. I guess you're ducking my boy
We'll
Matt.
see. If
I'm
not, we
taking your soul no matter what. Don't worry about
we
it.
could do Friday morning, right? But regardless, I'll still meet up with you guys. I'll still see you guys for sure, right? I just don't know about being able to go to the boxing gym too many days. But yeah, man. So congratulations on that, guys. Hey, so you guys are you guys gonna be hosting a fight party, or is it a pre-fight or post-fight party?
It is pre-fight.
We got tickets, right, to the event?
We should have tickets to the event.
Comp tickets.
Yeah, nice, man, nice. All right, so how do we get into this party then you guys are hosting?
They just sent me a new email today, so now even Enrique is confirmed, lucky bastard. So
So we have a full crew, all 4 of us?
all 4 of us.
Oh my god, we're gonna
reconvene before Wednesday for a sound check, and then we got to do a walkthrough with them on Friday. But you and I need to do like a list of things.
We need to probably talk tomorrow or something like that about it.
Yeah. And yeah, they gave us a couple of different scheduled times. I think I'm gonna take the 1 to 4, so that
That's a good time.
Yeah, I don't want to be there too late. Let me see what were some.
We need to smoke up before the fight.
1 to 4. Sorry, that's fight day, right? You guys are gonna be there?
Yeah.
That's on fight day.
Okay, so
I got a couple of
New York,
times. See, they got. There's either a 1 to 4 slot, there's a 2 to 5, and there's a 3 to 6. So I want to do that 1 to 4.
Yeah, I agree.
And kind of shorten that up, maybe.
Got a 3-hour set. It's a long time to talk.
Mm-hmm. But
well, that'll be nice. I'll come by and I'll see you boys there then. It's gonna be at New York, right?
Yeah. Hey, listen, don't forget Wednesday to remind me to bring your belt. Wednesday night, I'm packing.
Exactly, man. Fuck yeah, man. You have no idea.
But you ain't getting that belt unless my boy Matt gets some sparring.
Yo, and if I beat your ass in the sparring session, does that mean I get the belt? I'm the unnamed champion?
No, it's
sparring is sparring,
hold
Matt.
that over my head.
Yo, Matt wants to get belts by any means necessary except actually fighting for it.
Yo, fighting Jose, like a guy that's 50 pounds bigger than me, that's an accomplishment. If I beat him, something that Enrique couldn't do, that's impressive.
Yo, Jose, did you put your boys on notice? September 17th is due day.
Due date.
I told him, man. I told him it's due day. And when Warren, I'm almost thinking Warren's intimidated by Matt, to be honest, man.
Good. We don't need him.
Well, we're going to find out soon, man. I heard some other guys dropped off the card. It's just the way shit is, right? I mean, competition's not for everybody, man. Let's keep it real. It is what it is, man. Some people can talk, and some people
a lot of people
deliver.
rather be overweight.
Yeah, man. And some people they ghost out, right? And some people just, they mock the challenge, but they refuse to take it, right?
That's right. So what about your other boys? You said you might have been sparring. That's not happening either?
Oh no, we already got some work in yesterday. The thing is, we had one of the coaches there that's really old school.
No. He's not talking about those guys. He's talking about Coalition. Come on, man.
Oh, those guys. No, those guys are all talk, man.
Yeah, they ducked me at the StubHub. Chemo hit me up. Was like, "Yo, let's meet up," and he ducked me, man. He didn't want to meet up. I was hurt.
Oh well. Well, all right, Jose. I guess we'll see you. When do you land? You land Thursday as well.
I land like Thursday, like in the afternoon. Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, I'll definitely see you guys, man. We'll definitely have to link up. You know.
I mean, we could
Thursday,
always do a
Friday,
late
Saturday,
show.
whatever.
We could always do a late show since we're on the West Coast. We could push it back. I mean, it's gonna kill the East Coast audience.
Yes, but I mean, then again, it's just a show that's going to do numbers no matter what. So it's not like it's a big concern if we move it back an hour or two.
I mean, it's got to be an hour or two to whoop some ass, though, Matt. I'm not moving fucking flagship shows back for Jose to whoop your ass.
That's funny. That's funny.
Jose.
Oh no.
Move the show.
You know,
Yo, anyway,
You know,
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
need
go
Jose to
see-
promise me. I don't even need Jose to promise me that he'll whoop your ass. I last time I doubted him, he had fucking Enrique's face
Yo, let's be honest.
spinning around like a bitch after the fucking
Look, here's the thing.
the
Enrique-
pimp smacked him.
Enrique, love him to death. That guy lacks any sort of natural boxing skill whatsoever.
So you saying Jose's not gonna hit you with the same right hand? Is what you're saying?
No, he's not. He's gonna have trouble touching me. You're gonna have trouble touching me, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna touch you at will.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna force myself at first to go light on you, and then just a little voice in my head's gonna say, "Fuck him up," and then it's gonna be too late, man. Then I'm gonna hurt you a bit.
Do it.
And then my wife's probably gonna be screaming, "Stop it! Stop it!" And then I'm gonna have to chill out on you. And
You know what's sad is that I'm not gonna knock you down. I'm gonna keep you standing. I'm gonna make sure you're up so I can land as many punches as I want on you. That's what I want. I just want to just land a shit.
Jose, your Fitbit is inactive, you fat lazy bum. I know I'm gonna see you in Vegas with a fat ass stomach, yo. And that's a shame because your son's a fucking triathlon athlete and shit.
Yo, man, you saw that I'm on Fitbit. Check it out right now. You saw my activity. I turned it on yesterday, man. I did session at the gym, and I even sparred with my fucking with my Fitbit on, man.
What? I ain't see none of that shit. Let me see. Community.
Well, check it out. It's there, man.
Friends. Jose. Oh shit! He's active again. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I turned it back on.
Let's see.
We went 3 days in a row. I was using my heart monitor. The only bad thing about Fitbit is it doesn't really match up well with other apps, man. That's the shitty part, right?
It matches perfect with Map My Run, Map My Fitness. Man, you're crazy. There's a bunch, bro. People need to do a little more research. I mean, YouTube and Google are like very cool.
So, is no one going to add me?
Matt, I tried to add you. I can't find you, bro. Can you find me?
I sent you the link, did I not?
Yeah, but it doesn't open up the way I would expect it to.
Hold on, let me try it again. I'll send it to you directly. Let's see if that works. Like copy and paste, and you know that could always just fuck shit up.
Find. What is it, Matthew?
Matt Hunter.
You put Matt?
Yeah, I always put Matt.
Space?
Yes.
All right, let's end this show. Jose, have a good night. We'll see you in Vegas.
You guys too, man. Peace.
All right. Tacos on you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. I am happy to be back. Hopefully, Matt wakes up early. We could do something before sparring. If not, sparring. Oh, yeah, you got preschool tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's like the first day, so I don't know if it's like orientation. I don't know how long I have to be there. So I'll keep you posted.
Fugatti, I want to, you made a lot of comments I wanted to address. He said something about 20 minutes of jump rope has helped him. Damn, if you can do 20 straight minutes of jump rope without fucking up the jump rope, you are a beast. And if you can jump for fucking 9 straight minutes of jump rope, you are a beast. And get an Apple Watch. Yeah, but the problem with the Apple Watch is Fitbit is beating it in terms of the heart rate monitor. It's more accurate. And Apple Watch is coming out with the Series 3. Hopefully, in a couple of days, we'll get an official announcement. And they actually, I don't know, create something better than Fitbit. If not, remember Fitbit Ionic or Icon or some shit like that is about to drop in 2 weeks, and theirs is a bigger face, waterproof, coaching, all that good shit. So yeah, Apple Watch got to step it up, Merle, because it's not as accurate at all. I mean, just again, do some YouTube searches, some Google searches. It's not compared to any other heart rate monitor. I mean, Apple Watch is just, people say, hey, if you want it because you want to spend the money on it being a watch and being able to download apps, then get it. But in terms of a fitness tracker, it's not there yet. Hopefully the Series 3 is what I'm hoping for, because I'm an Apple guy. I'd rather have a fucking Apple Watch than a Fitbit, but you know, I'd rather not have to work out for this Greek body that I'm about to have, but I have to too. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you guys in Vegas, and in case we do some spontaneous shows. Peace.
Peace.